Henrik Nordvang is a brilliant pedal builder. He made the 83 drive, the Wingman, the Gravity, all based on like Tube Screamer, Blues Breaker, Clone stuff topology. But he adds really cool mods that are making the pedals stand out from the crowd. And over the past few years, he got a lot of requests for single pedals of those pedals, so he decided to do a range of single pedals. So now we have the Mid-Air and the Skyline, which are his single pedals, but he added a boost nonetheless. Which is brilliant because you can choose to add the boost or not. And you can use it independently of the pedal. So you get a boost for free. The Mid-Air is based on the Tube Screamer. The Skyline is based on the Timmy. As opposed to Vamuram, who just blatantly copied the Timmy and named it a Gen Ray. I like that Henrik is really straightforward about the stuff he uses as the base for his pedal. And it's not just Timmy clone. I mean, the essence is the same as the Mid-Air. It's a Tube Screamer, but he adds certain kind of mods with clipping, with volume, that just make it a lot more workable for a lot more people. Like, I really don't like Tube Screamers, but the Mid-Air with the clipping option thing wide open and more volume, we're gonna start with the Skyline. And this is set to... Hang on, let me get the piece of paper. This paper. It is currently set to symmetrical clipping, 2 diodes, classic stock Tube Screamer compression. I think there are highs added, low cut, and a mid hump present. And we're gonna start from there. And in my last Nordvang video, I didn't show the internal dip switches, and Henrik was mad. And I understand why, because they make a huge difference. So we're gonna start with the clean tone. And this is the Skyline. More gain, and then less lows, less highs. More highs. More lows. And then there is a saturation knob here. Let's turn that fully counterclockwise. And now fully clockwise. Here. And then less lows. It's really cool. All right, I'm gonna flip the pedal over. Ooh, it doesn't have a bottom. And now, let me have a look at the settings here. Let's see. So I have my guitar volume rolled back right now, and it's a beautiful tone. And now we're gonna go to the boost. There's an EQ switch right here. Up is a slight low cut, mid is high mids with a gain boost, and down is full frequency. So we're gonna go to up, slight low cut. I don't like low cuts. And then we have, I forgot already, high mids with a gain boost. That is very usable. And then full frequency. Now we're just gonna listen to the boost. So this is clean. And then with the boost, full range. Alright, onto the mid-air. It's a tube screamer. Henrik knows I don't like tube screamers, so he very cheekily set the internal dip switches to a different setting. It wasn't on default, it was providing more output and less compression. That is how Danes are. They provide you with the best experience possible. But I set them back to their default settings so we can listen to how it's gonna sound like when you take it out of the box yourself. We're gonna go over the controls first. We have drive, level and tone, just as you would expect from a tube screamer, and then there is a knob called air, and this changes the high frequencies. If you want the stock tube screamer tone, set it to noon, and then you can increase or decrease however you like. Boost as well, same boost as on the Skyline with the same EQ switch here, and then there is a low switch for the tube screamer side. We're gonna listen to it with this off, just like a stock kind of tube screamer. This is clean. Here we go. Let's drive. It sounds like he already did some tweaking to the circuit because it doesn't feel like a one-on-one Tube Screamer clone, which is very good because it breathes more, which I really like. I'm gonna set the clipping switch, dip switch number 2, the open setting, to clipping diodes active, and then we're gonna have 4 diodes, less compression, more output. And the buffer is on, which doesn't matter because the pedal is turned on. But there is a buffer in both of the pedals. And if power is accidentally cut, then the buffer switches off and reroutes the signal to true bypass so you don't lose your signal. Mid-air with these settings. I don't know which ones. Open clip, 4 clipping diodes and more stuff. It doesn't clean up as good as the Skyline, but it does clean up better than any Tube Screamer I have heard. Let's try the air going clockwise. Going counterclockwise. It provides very cool fine-tuning over your high end. Like where the tone knob is like brutal, this is... And it allows you to tame like the mid-hump a bit, which is super cool. Lows. Let's try the low boost. Then it needs more tone and more air. And the boost. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Even though, like, you know, it's based on pedals we already know and love, and there are so many versions of those pedals out there, I feel like this is adding something really cool to the whole spectrum of Tube Screamer kind of pedals. So my personal favorite is obviously the Skyline, because even though this is a really good Tube Screamer, I still don't like Tube Screamers. But, you know, if you really want a good Tube Screamer, this is something to consider. Because you're getting a free boost as well. 2 for 1. Yeah, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Helps to grow the channel and I'll be super happy. And I'll see you next time. Bye.